I want to ask you this question today. Where in your life are you still looking for security? And this can be coming up for us in really sneaky ways, really unconscious ways, because we actually need security in our life, in our finances, in our relationships, in our, you know, in our life. Basically, we need security. It's a normal human thing to want and need. We are wired for it. But we are also unconsciously being led to believe that anything that is outside of this security is actually dangerous, that is actually going to hurt us, that is too much, too far from our comfort zone. And I want you to think about this and elaborate on this, because if you are always relying on security, you will never progress in anything in your life. You will never reach the next level. You will never actually achieve something that you are capable of, because there is so much potential in us as human beings, and often we cap ourselves in our own little boxes or our ceilings, like what is your ceiling? And I'm pretty sure that everyone can relate in one way or another. And I want you to imagine this is like a glass ceiling, right? So it's imaginary, but you still feel it there. It's like you cannot go above it, because somehow in your life you set out like, this is the ceiling, this is what I am deserving, this is the maximum I can reach, and I cannot go above it unless you see the potential, unless you see the vision, like, oh, actually there is something more. And this is not coming from a place of like being selfish or being greedy or anything like that, and always requiring more, but this coming from a place of your soul, that your soul knows there is more to it, there is more, there is something that you are supposed to reach. And you know that deep inside, because if you're listening to this video, you already know that, you can access that, you can feel into that. And it's often this battle between yourself and feeling like, okay, I know that deep down. I know that I can do better. I know that I deserve better. I know that this life is not the reality that I'm living right now is not the be all end all. But there is this fear like, what if I'm asking for too much? What if? And are these people that are really close to me gonna judge me? Are they gonna reject me? Are they gonna, look at me differently if I suddenly move to this place and what if I'm not relatable? This is a really big thing that's coming up for many people when they're up leveling in their life, start feeling like they are not being relatable. I mean, this is a very basic instinct that we have, because we want to be relatable to the people that we have in our life, that the people we love. What if these people are not going to step up with us? What if they are not going to relate to us? What if we have nothing to say to them? What if our reality changes so much with this that we won't be able to connect to them? And this is a really valid point, and it's subconscious. Okay, you have to understand that, because if you're watching this, you would be thinking like, why the heck they wouldn't want me to progress? Why the heck they wouldn't want me to do better for myself? Why wouldn't they? And on the conscious level, of course they would, and you would. But on the subconscious level, we are mirroring each other. We want to be kind of on the same level. We might feel a little bit like uncomfortable if someone is progressing and we are not, This is our human nature. But I want you to realize that once you up-level yourself, if you are increasing yourself, if you are developing yourself, working on self-development, building your life accordingly, healing yourself and achieving your dreams, the people who will not relate to you, the people who will not support you, and the people who are not walking this path with you were never meant to come with you in the first place. Because the people who are rooting for you, they will be inspired by you. So you will not be a threat for them. You will actually inspire them to step up. You will inspire them to go further. This is not a threat to them, because they root for you and you show them what is possible, what is out there. And so many people can relate to this. And I'm sure if you're on this channel, and I'm talking about these things a lot, that you came here and you can relate on some level. So I want to ensure you that yes, it comes with some losses. Yes, it comes with some heartaches and some, you know, maybe paths that don't follow through. Like you have to think about how we are not supposed to walk with everyone. We are not supposed to be understood by everyone. We are not supposed to be digestible to everyone, because our message is very precise, you know, and it can trigger people. It can heal people, it can trigger people, it can lead people. It has all this potential, and how people actually take your message or don't take your message, don't receive it, is not up to you, okay? So never place your worth into how you are being perceived, because it was never there. Your worth is undeniable, your worth is inevitable. You were born worthy. And if you have a message, if you have a mission, if you have a vision that you came here to fulfill, it is bigger than yourself. It is bigger than anything and anybody and any opinions and any noise or any judgment or any of that. Okay, you have to be focused on this. And I know this journey is not straightforward, and oftentimes it feels like, am I the alien in this world? But trust me, there are more people who are going through this, and I am more than sure they need to hear your message. They need to receive your medicine. That's why it's important to stay true to yourself, even if people are falling off, even if it feels like at the beginning no one understands you, even if you are just talking and it feels like you are talking to a wall, you know? Trust me, there are people who need you. They need you in your power. They need you in your truth. They need you in your message. So oftentimes we actually feel like we should not proceed in a way that there is a subconscious pattern that is holding us back when it comes to our lineage, when it comes to our parents, like, because we are mirroring to them what they did not dare to do. And if we come here and dare to do that, it is kind of, you know, threatening for them, and they might not understand, but you have to do it anyway. Okay, so this is bigger than yourself. This is much, much more important, and it's not just you. Okay, so what changed for me is actually when I reframed my understanding of, this is bigger than I am. This is not even about myself. This is not about me. It's about this mission, this vision that I have, and I am the vessel. And I need to allow, we basically need to allow this power, this truth to be spoken through us, to be guided through us. So we need to remove all these limitations, all these beliefs, all these things that are holding us back, that are actually guarding this message, that are not allowing this message to come through.